In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 5th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Wild versus Nashville Predators. The Minnesota Wild face the Nashville Predators in a matchup between two teams looking to improve their playoff position in the final weeks of the season. The Wild have a 43-20-5 record and have won 9 of their last 10 games, while the Predators have a 39-25-4 record this season. The Wild look to remain near the top of the Western Conference and possibly overtake the first-place Avalanche, while the Predators look to improve from the wild card spot, making the upcoming one a crucial one for both teams. Nashville has been dominant in this meeting this season as they hold an 11-4 goal advantage up to this point through 2 games. Marc-Andre Fleury has been struggling a bit in the net, and Juuse Saros has been doing incredibly well up to this point in the season. Nashville is currently 21-11-0 at Bridgestone Arena this year and should be able to win this game. Minnesota has a very slight edge offensively over Nashville, and the teams are evenly matched on the defensive side. Nashville plays very good at Bridgestone, and we think that is the advantage in this game. Plus, the Wild have failed to win in any of their last 7 games against the Predators, so the Nashville Predators money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been led by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. The Predators, who average 3.26 goals per game, should find the back of the net throughout the game, with Matt Duchene, Tanner Gienot, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence, while Roman Josi generates shots on the net from the blue line. The Wild, who have scored 15 goals in the last 4 games, should run up the score with Kirill Kaprizov, Ryan Hartman, Kevin Fiala, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone to pick apart the Predators' defense. Looking at the offenses lately, they have both shown the ability to score the puck, as Minnesota is averaging 3.6 goals in their previous 5 games, while Nashville is scoring 4 goals in their last 3 games. Neither team has failed to reach an 80 penalty kill percentage, so they can score on the power play. The over has hit in 6 of the previous 7 Minnesota games as a road favorite, as well as in 35 of the last 52 Predators games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Islanders versus Dallas Stars. It's an interconference battle on the ice between a pair of teams looking to earn a victory in the Lone Star State. The New York Islanders are on the road as they make the trip to face the Dallas Stars Tuesday night. New York comes in off a 4-3 road victory over New Jersey Sunday in their previous contest. Dallas was dumped 4-1 on the road by Seattle in the second game of a back-to-back situation Sunday night. In the last 10 meetings between the teams, the Stars own a narrow 5-4-1 advantage, though the Islanders have taken the last 2 matchups. That includes a 4-2 home victory in the first meeting this season on March 19th. Even though the Islanders are a long shot to make the playoffs, you wouldn't know it by their recent play, as they've won 4 straight in 6 of their last 8 games. The Stars find themselves a point back of the last wild card spot, but have 2 games in hand on the Golden Knights, who are currently in that last playoff position. The Stars just had their 3-game winning streak snapped on Sunday, but have also won 6 of their last 8 games. Offensively, there is a small edge that goes to the Stars. Even though both teams rank around average in expected goals and goals for per game, the Stars rank just above the Islanders in both categories. Defensively, the advantage is small, and it belongs to the Islanders. The Stars are better at keeping the pressure away from their net, ranking higher than the Islanders in expected goals against, while the Islanders do a better job of keeping the puck out of their net, ranking 5th in goals against per game. This high ranking is due to the Islanders' goalies, both of whom rank in the top 20 in goals saved above average. The New York Islanders are playing very good hockey right now as they seek their 5th straight win. New York is allowing 2.65 goals per game, which ranks 5th best in the NHL. With both teams so closely ranked, take the value with the Islanders, so the New York Islanders money line is our full game side pick. The Islanders enter this game having seen the under post a 34-31-3 mark in their contest contests this season entering Monday. New York has had all kinds of problems lighting the lamp this season. They average only 2.75 goals per game on home ice this season. New York has seen an average of 5.43 goals per game in their contests this season, though that number does climb to 5.76 goals a night on the road. Dallas comes into this contest having seen the under hit in 37 of their 68 games, with 2 pushes. This season, the Stars have seen an average of 5.87 goals per game this season, though that number trends up slightly to 6.32 goals a night in their home contests. While nearly all of the betting trends for the Islanders point to the over in 5 of the last 6 games when they faced the Stars, the total went under. That is the pick I am leaning towards in this non-conference matchup. The Stars have given up 4 goals in each of their last 2 games and in the loss to New York earlier this month. However, they are back at home after a road trip and they will shore up their defense in this game. Their offense will be pretty good, but they will not kill it on the attack. This game will not be a high-scoring one, and the strength of both teams is their defense. Plus, both teams are playing their 4th game in 6 nights, so goals could be a bit hard to come by in this contest. This game has 3-2 written all over it in my opinion, whichever way you have it ending up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Edmonton Oilers versus San Jose Sharks. The Edmonton Oilers travel to take on the San Jose Sharks with an overall record of 40-25, placing them 3rd in the Pacific. On the season, the Oilers are an above .500 team in their 35 road games, posting a record of 17-13-5. Heading into the game, Edmonton has played well versus Western Conference opponents, sitting at 26-12. The San Jose Sharks host the Edmonton Oilers with an overall record of 29-31, placing them 7th in the Pacific. On the season, the Sharks have one game over .500 at home, going 16-15-4. Heading into the game, San Jose has struggled against Western Conference opponents with a mark of 15-19. On the season, the San Jose Sharks have a per-game scoring differential of -0.54 goals per game. Over their last 5 games, the team has picked up just 1 win, while accounting for just 41% of the scoring over this stretch. On the other side, Edmonton has gone 4-1 over their last 5 games, with all 4 of these wins coming in a row. Over this stretch, they have scored 27 goals. The Oilers have won 4 straight games and carry a winning 17-13-5 road record. Edmonton beat San Jose 5-2 back in March. Heading into this game, the Edmonton Oilers will be looking for their 5th straight win and have an excellent opportunity to do so versus a struggling San Jose squad. Over the Sharks' last 5 games, they just 14 goals, accounting for 41% of the total scoring. During this same stretch, the Oilers have found the net 27 times. There isn't much of a home ice advantage for San Jose in this game. The Sharks are bottom 3rd in the league in home point percentage and have lost by 3 goals in a game hosting the Oilers this season. The Oilers should be comfortable enough against a struggling team that isn't great at home. To the surprise of no one, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are taking over games to lead Edmonton on this current strong run. They have a combined 206 points in 139 games this season. They should be able to keep rolling and lead Edmonton to continue running up the score on teams that are out of it. Look for Edmonton's offense to be too much for San Jose to handle and to have their way with the struggling Sharks unit. So the Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. In Edmonton's 70 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 38-31-1. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing on the road, going just 16-18-1. On the season, 67% of Edmonton's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 54% of the scoring coming from the Oilers. Coming into this game, the Sharks have an over-under record of 28-39-1. When playing at home, the over is hitting less than half the time, going 15-19-1. On the season, 44% of San Jose's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 44% of the scoring coming from the Sharks. The last time these teams met, they combined for 7 goals. In fact, 4 of the last 5 meetings have seen at least 7 goals scored. High-scoring affairs are clearly the norm when these teams square off. San Jose has seen at least 7 goals scored in 4 of their last 6 games, while Edmonton has seen at least 7 scored in 6 straight games. The Oilers have gone over in 15 of their last 21 games. San Jose has gone over in 5 of their last 8. These teams have gone over in 17 of the last 26 meetings, including 6 of the last 7 in San Jose. The over has been absolute money with the Oilers as of late, and while I'm not sure San Jose can contribute too much on the offensive end, I think the lack of defense and solid goaltending on both sides gets us well over the number here. Goals seem inevitable in this match today, and lots of them. Look for Edmonton to continue with their hot offensive play, helping to carry this game over the betting total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.